Hello, and Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Actually, uh, I'm going to record my this audio on the assignment, which is titled is Word of the Word Order, and basically this was the assignment, and which we are bound to submit by the deadline. So, my language is not falling within the list of the informant's languages. So I'm going to talk about actually the my native language, which is Pashto, and I'm going to talk about this, and especially the basic word order about this language. That is OV, all right, subject, object, and verb. And I have tried to follow actually the same procedure which has been followed in the course videos by the different informants, but due to certain lack of technology, so I'm trying to to record this video here, and I have just written the English sentences, and which are actually the data of basic word order, and then I have translated them in my own native language, that is Pashto language, which is actually comes from Indo-Iranian. And so these are the sentences. Let's say these are the sentences, and this is one of them. The woman eats rice. So in Pashto we have translated it here like Khaza Vriji Khri. So here this we call women actually Khaza, right? And then we Vriji, this is actually rice, right? This is rice. And Khri, this is actually the verb eats. So here if you see, this is actually subject, subject, this is object, and this is actually the verb. So the SVO order in Pashto language is being followed, and similarly about these simple sentences like the women eats bread. So again, this is you see here it is khaza, and means this is dodai. We call bread dodai or roti rather, and khri means eating, okay, or eat. So similarly we have this another thing, the woman cooks rice. So again the only difference of word, that is actually pahay means cooking. So khaza. So again here in all these sentences the order is SOV order of sentences being followed. And similarly this is the simple last sentence here, like the man cooks rice, sare vriji pahay, okay. So again this pahay means cooking, okay. Sare means man, and vriji means rice. So this is view order has been followed in these sentences. Now I move on to adjective noun order. So the adjective noun order here are the sentences that, like for example, the beautiful flower, the ugly flower, and the beautiful plant, the ugly plant. These are actually the adjectives. So similarly, if you see these all sentences, they are there. So this kwale, sha, kwale again, and even this sha, these are all actually the adjectives, okay. They are adjective, all right. And these are all actually nouns. So similarly, like in English, the same order has been followed there, like for example beautiful, ugly, beautiful, and then again ugly. These are all adjectives which have been followed in English. So similar is the case in Pashto language. So adjective noun order has been followed in the same fashion. Like for example, adjective precedes noun in Pashto language as well. All right. So here we come actually to the prepositions. So here you can see pa, this actually per har ke, in the city, we say it in the city, khali ke, in the village. Okay, so this pa, this is basically, this is actually the prepositions. All right, per, and here in the village. All right, in the city. Okay, these are the preposition. So similarly in Pashto, again the preposition, they precedes the noun, but here especially basically regarding this prepositions towards the village and towards the city, right? So you see here the case is a little bit different. This is the post positions, right? The khar, that is actually the noun. Kale, I mean, this is again the noun, and actually tarafta, yeah, khar ke, we can also use a word, this is, we call it, this is, ke, right? So again we say it khar ke or khar tarafta. So the prepositions, here the post positions are there. They are coming after the nouns. So here in this case in Pashto, you just saw it. These are the tarafta or tarafta. These are ke, khar ke, kali ke. These are we can also use, I mean, these words for this. So they come after actually the noun in postposition form. All right, so now we move on to the last part over here. So like for example, English question words: who eats rice? What does the man eat? Who cooks bread? And what does Mary cook? So here this is actually the question word, right? This is again a question word. This is a question word, and this is question word. So the first sentence goes like, who eats rice? So we also say it in Pashto like, so vriji khuri, so vriji khuri. But again we can also say it this way, that vriji soak. We can also add here this question word soak, like we can also add this word over here. Okay, so as I just said in the beginning, that who eats rice? So this is one way of saying it. Like this is more formal, like we say a soak vriji. But similarly we can add here this soak over here, like for example vriji soak khuri. We can also say it, but most formal and more formal way of saying it, soak vriji khuri. This is actually the more formal. And similarly the other sentence, what does the man eat? Sare sakhuri, right? Sare sakhuri. This is actually again sa means what, but again we can say it, we can transfer this word over here as well. Sakhuri sare, sakhuri sa, I mean this question word sakhuri. This is actually again then verb, khuri means eating, and then sakhuri sare, and this sare, I mean this man, this come at the end. So this is again, here is a problem actually here, and it can be transferred, but mostly the formal order is this: Dodai soak pakai. Or we can also bring this word over here, soak dodai pakai, soak dodai pakai. Who cooks the bread? Who cooks bread? So again, we can also bring this question word sok over here, and but most formally, this normally we hear dodai sok pakai, Mary sa pakai, or we can also say it in the other way around, like sa pakai Mary, sa pakai Mary. This can also be the question. So I mean, I tried to try to explain, I mean, the word of wo order over here of this Pashto language. So Pashto, basically, this is an Indo-Iranian language, and it has got so many, right, 3 to 4, 5 dialects actually here, main dialects I can say, and this is a SOV order, and it has speakers in millions across the globe, and basically in Pakistan, it is also spoken in different parts of Pakistan, and especially its major home is KPK. So this was a little bit brief about this language, and I hope that you understand a little bit and you even like this a little bit. Thank you very much for your patience, and I am looking forward for some comments and even for some mutual research if any of the participant of the course find it interesting, so he or she can write to me, and even I am looking forward for guidance, I mean, to the course instructor, if he has anything to say about, I mean, such thing. Thank you very much.